Alright folks, we're out here today testing out some hand loads with the brand new Sierra Game Changer bullet, 130 grain for the 6.5 Creedmoor here. This is the Tikka T3X. I've already put out a few videos featuring this gun. Have been shooting a lot of Hornady ELDs out of it, Hornady SSTs. They've all shot pretty decent, but this is Sierra's new bullet that they're offering now. And it's basically a cross between the Game King and the Tip Match King. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot 5-shot groups here at 100 yards. Got a little bit of a ladder test here with H4350, going from 40, 41, 42, 42 and a half. And I'm not really pushing max charge here. I am running these Peterson cases. They're a lot thicker than your standard Hornady cases, so got to keep the charges low, but we'll see how they do here. Right there, 26, 23. Right in there. No chrono reading on that one. Right in there. That's not too bad at all. 26-18. Like I said, this is kind of the weaker load. I'm hoping to get up to 2800 by the time it's all said and done. But the Sierra's already shown some pretty good promise, so pretty happy with that. Gonna go ahead and move right into 41 grains of powder. That was 40. Got about an inch group down there, 5 shots. Just take my time with this rifle. It is a pencil barrel. It's very light. It's very hard to shoot well because it's so light. So yeah, just gotta take my time. Make sure the barrel doesn't get too hot. Make sure I don't pull any of my shots. So got 5 more loaded up. 41 grains. Let's see how she does. Stacking them right in there, 26.79. So it's looking like my velocities are getting a lot more consistent. I do wish they were going a little bit faster though, but we're going to be jumping right up to 42 grains of powder. Gotta let this thing cool down. Getting pretty warm after 10 shots, so. Alright, so the gun's cooled off. I ran the bore snake through. We're jumping up to the 42 grain charge, another 5-shot group. We'll see how it does here. Alright, 27.50. Getting a little better speed going here now. Okay, so about an inch group there for the 42 grain charge. Stepping up to my hottest charge here, which is 42 and a half. Sierra book says it's about 43 for their max charge, so I'm trying to keep it a little lower using these Peterson cases. They're a lot thicker than your standard brass, so just trying to keep the pressures down. And I might have been getting a little sloppy there on that last group, so gotta take my time and try and make this one count. This is the one I hope works the best because it's going to be the hottest charge. Going to get the best velocity out of it. So hopefully it works out pretty good. I want a 1/2 inch group, so. Yikes. Alright, that's not looking too bad. Honestly, that's probably about as good as I can do with this rifle, considering it's lightweight. It's kind of hard to handle here on the bench. Definitely wants to move around a lot. Only got the 12 power scope on it, which is pretty nice. I took the Citron S-Tac off of this gun because, well, I swapped it over to my 22-250, which is a very accurate rifle. It's got the heavy barrel, everything like that, so definitely more meant for target shooting. This I would just want to set up as a lightweight hunting rifle, which it is. And there's not a group down there that's probably over an inch, other than this last one that I just screwed up. I know that was my fault. So pretty happy with the Sierra Game Changer. I don't know as I'll take it over the 123 SST. I may do more with these bullets. I might try some Reloader 17 powder too. So anyway, we might do a little more with this bullet, but seems I do have 199 of them. The first lot I bought, I actually had a recall. Sierra was very nice about it. They corresponded with my emails quite a bit, and anyway, the lot I got was contaminated with 270 bullets, and out of the 100 that I had, I only found one 270 bullet, and they sent me a whole nother box for free anyway. So it was pretty nice of Sierra to honor their recall, and they're super nice about it. So I got plenty of these things to burn up. So so far I'd say they show some pretty good potential. Okay, so let's get a closer look at this target here. First 5-shot group. Aiming here with the 40 grain charge, about an inch, maybe a little over an inch there. And we got 41 grains. I think I probably messed that one up, but I wasn't too happy with the velocities. Actually, the velocities were pretty inconsistent with all these. I did dial down from here 1.5 inches, shot that group, and then left the scope alone. Right here is 42 grains of powder. As you can see, it's hitting low, even though it's a hotter load. I've noticed that sometimes your slower velocity loads actually hit higher than the higher velocity. I think it's just because the trajectory is a little bit flatter on them. And then down here is my 42.5 grain charge. It looks a little sloppy. It kind of looks like it's more me than it is anything. Like I said, the gun's kind of hard to control, but I mean, everything you see here is right around 1-inch groups, which is plenty good enough for hunting, but for my standards, of course, I'm used to shooting all 5 of my shots being like right in here, so not too bad though. Can't complain too much. I think we got a little more work to do. This should give you a rough idea how the Sierra Game Changer shoots out of my Tikka, at least with me behind the trigger. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Well, here's a little bonus footage for you, but I had kind of washed the stink off. This 6.5 isn't quite shooting as good as this 22-250. That's the reason why I put this better scope on this rifle. It's not necessarily that this is any less accurate than this is. It's just this is a nice heavy gun, shoots great off the bench. I didn't shoot the group on camera, but I'm going to take you down there and show you how I washed the stink off. Can any of you tell which 5-shot group was shot with that 22-250? If I had to guess, it'd be that one right there. Can you tell which bullet I messed up? Yeah, I pulled that shot right there. Yep, 22-250 is a nice shooting round.